Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, part 12 of Pokemon Diamond. Here we fight Maylene. Enjoy the show.
Oh, shit, we're fighting Maylene.
We're fighting her in the department store?
Yeah, right in the store.
There.
We're gonna find an elevator.
I'm sorry, there's only one of that item in stock.
No, wanted to kick her down the escalator in fucking Macy's.
Oh my! Imagine if we fight in the building.
You kicked her down the escalator. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And then she's just spinning in a circle, but
Yeah.
in the middle.
Lucaria! Lucaria! Lucaria!
I was checking this out for a little bit.
I hate these moves when they're just written as.
Yeah, they give the description, but they don't give the fucking name. Gen 5, I think, it started naming TMs.
You don't know the number, boy?
Yeah, so it's like this move will put up a screen that protects your team. I'm like, that's fucking 5 moves, you assholes.
It's Flash, and you bought another one.
It's Flash, and you bought another one.
And another one.
I just imagine the merchant knows and is watching you idiotically buying it. It's Flash, and you bought another one.
Yeah, you put like a label on top of the Flash move, making it feel like it's a different
You
thing.
son of a bitch! Why didn't you stop me? Because this is funny.
That's a dark thing to do.
Yeah,
Say hi to the camera.
It's Flash, and you bought it.
Camera.
I want Flash in parentheses to say, and you bought another one.
You just put DJ Khaled's face on it.
Oh, yeah. The TM has DJ Khaled's face on
what
it.
happens if it want? But what happens if it want DJ Tiesto?
I mean, what's that?
I don't know.
How do I
It
get
was
it?
the
Ooh, light do.
Light do. What did life do?
Fuck me up.
That's
Life
what they
do.
told me.
I thought I had a.
Oh,
Dude.
we gotta talk about it because we deviated from it before.
What?
Episode 26 of Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah, Pokemon Journeys. By this time, it's episode 35.
Quick question. I know this is confusing me, but that little mouse there.
Oh yeah, Richie didn't move the mouse.
Richard.
sorry.
Richard.
This is
Richard?
and this is why when you go on OBS, there's a little button that says hide mouse.
Yeah. How'd your kids hide your mouse?
Hide kids, hide your mouse.
What if your kid is them?
And Hatch keyboard too, because we're hitting everybody out here.
Oh no.
We need to auto-tune this news, right?
Oh god.
Just stand.
But anyway, so episode 26, the 2-parter.
Yeah.
I have to say, wow, I like to have the steroids that they had.
Oh yeah.
Because that was the buffiness. I would say, you know, I made this clear when we did the pod. You know, I still think that as far as execution wise, it's probably one of the best fillers that they have ever done in the entire meta series. Execution wise.
I'm mostly gonna get Terrell's point of view of this because I heard you guys during the pod, and Terrell, I'm asking him mostly because he gave a very what the fuck review on the episode. Which, in his defense, it was a what the fuck episode. So he gave a what the fuck response. But Terrell, you never really gave like in depth how you feel about the episode, obviously, because it's easy to not review. It's definitely a Sun and Moon, almost a borderlining Sun and Moon style levels of how do you review this.
Except the timing actually worked here. And
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it is Sun and Moon to a T when it comes to comedy. I'm saying like one of the reasons I stopped reviewing Sun and Moon was because there was no way I could effectively review it. Like the way the episodes were set up, I couldn't do it because the comedy was the episode, which
Pretty much.
comedy's fun and it's subjective, but there's only so much I can review about it. And I think the biggest problem with the episodes in Sun and Moon was that they were running jokes for 24 minutes, whereas this one they ran 2 jokes for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but also they actually made references to previous shit that they've actually done.
Yeah, and the
Like,
references
for example,
are nice. And I mean, Sun and Moon made a bunch of references too. I think the problem was that the references were outside of the line of if you watch Pokemon or not. So
you again?
So sometimes they would make JoJo references. Sometimes they would make references to like classic animes and stuff like that. Whereas in here, they were making references to pretty much like
in that conversation.
here, I don't know. Here they were pretty much making references to like if you listen to the reggae slowpoke song, or if you played Magikarp Jump, or like those.
Yeah, but the Magikarp song, which they actually made in English, which
Yeah.
yeah, that and if they don't use that, well, first of all, we
They're
know that
they're gonna have to. Well, no, I think they're gonna, because the Pokemon company
the Magikarp
themselves.
song exists in English.
Yeah,
They fucking
yeah.
made it.
So I think they're gonna do it. And the Pokemon company themselves played that video on their YouTube, so they gotta use it.
If they don't, that really is disappointing.
I mean, so
Would you be surprised?
so the spotlight is on Terrell again.
Exactly.
What really did you feel about? I guess it's weird to ask, but what really did you?
I can give you the context. So Sunday evening, I waited until the stuff came out, came home from the gym, grabbed some dinner, watched the episode, and I think I only laughed like once, and it was towards the slowpoke side. That was the funnier bit to me.
Compliance. Yeah.
Even then, I was just kind of like. But like, there wasn't like you're asking for more of an opinion, but realistically, the review I gave is literally kind of how
I know.
I kind of got up and I was like, "That's an episode," because they didn't like. Realistically, if you didn't find it funny, the episode does nothing for you. But that's the crux of the episode. And since I didn't find the majority of it funny, I was just kind of like I think the Slowpoke, the Slow King hat switching joke goes on for too long. I feel like the whole bringing back the Magikarp at the end of the joke, to tie it all together, doesn't flow that well. And the Magikarp stuff in general was just kind of like.
I like weirdly enough, in the Magikarp joke, because I went back to watch some of the parts of that episode. I like when the Machamp, I'm sorry. I like when the Machamp breaks his fucking back. So the other Machamps carry him on a stretcher to run him out. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was actually pretty funny.
They just run him out.
The other thing is you have to know, because every joke that's on here was actually tied into the Pokemon meta universe. Because if you think about it this way, Kasuga has been on freaking Pokemon Uchino Atsumaru Pokenchi. Like they actually did the episode where he's actually fucking recording it, and they actually did 2 episodes for that. First one, they announced that he was going to do it, and then the second one, which aired like several hours before the fact.
I definitely agree with Lumio's trainer Zach's review, where it's like you have to, like, if you turn your brain off, unfortunately, you have to do that. But if you turn your brain off for a second and just sort of watch it, knowing, because I went into this knowing how it was gonna be like just stupid humor. It's stupid. It's got references, which is nice, but it was meant to be a goofy 2-parter episode. Like, it was taking a classic cartoon route of being these goofy 2-parter episodes. That's fine. And I think if you look at it through that lens and not take it as seriously, it's fine. Also, considering the fact that the last episode was supposed to be focused on Karina, which they kind of dropped the ball in the battle. But, and then the episode coming up is the Raihan episode, which is a plot relevant episode. So if it's sandwiched between 2 serious episodes, that's fine.
During this sponsor plug, you have to remember that they even referenced it as a special, so they knew that this was going to be filler. I mean, they specifically referenced this was going to be filler.
Oh no, yeah.
I can tell it's supposed to be filler.
Yeah, like even
I know what it is. I'm not like, it's not like I'm not aware. It's just more so it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, and I can also see that too. Like, if you're not a big fan of the Slowpoke song, or you're not a fan of like the game, if you've never played Magikarp Jump, it's almost impossible to really laugh at it, because it's like, well, what am I laughing at?
I don't really. Yeah, it's kind of. I listen to it as a song.
Yeah, because one of the jokes is that Magikarp flies so high, he flies into space, which I believe is actually possible in the game. Where
He looks so happy.
Yeah, if your Magikarp jumps too high, it literally leaves the atmosphere, and you just don't get it anymore. I wish they did the one where Pidgeot. I wish they did the one where Pidgeot steals the Magikarp and it's gone. It's gonna eat it.
Oh shit! It does.
Tyrone just likes dark.
Well, to be fair, we're already gonna get that gag in
Snap. Yeah, they did it in Snap too.
Yeah, I think y'all just like that. I think Tyrone just likes the dark humor. Haha, murder.
Well, it's in the game. Wait, hold on. I would say it's in the Jump game too. So I guess they like it too.
You should have just went with the route of like seeing it be like, it exploded from the Voltorb or something. because that's also
Right.
something they did in Magikarp Jump, where apparently the Voltorb exploded, and I guess it eviscerated the poor Magikarp, and now it just blew up into a million pieces.
Another way you can lose, Jesus fucking Christ, by the way.
No,
Another
that's
way.
true. That's how the game. Kind
Another,
of
I never died that way. I know one of my Magikarps I lost because it evolved into a Gyarados, which I thought was funny. Like, what?
Oh,
What?
you can evolve?
Yeah, like, what? Me evolving should make me better. Why is it fucking me over this time?
Apparently he's too heavy.
Well, he can't compete in the Magikarp jumping contest if it's not a Magikarp. So I get the logic. It's like, what the fuck, man? Normally people would be happy when this happens.
And this time it's...
Yeah, but I get it. So it's just like, Terrell, with you not even finding the references themselves funny because the source material to you isn't that funny, then obviously the episode just feels like a bowl of air.
I actually never played Magikarp Jump either.
It's a good game, man. It's free.
But I still
I mean, I never played it either.
It's free. It's free for the mobile.
Yeah, it was a game I wasn't overly interested in.
I played it out of curiosity, like I'm gonna do with Cafe Mix, and I wound up enjoying it way more than I thought I would. That's what happened with me. Like, I like it more than Masters. I know that's a weird thing to say. It's a weird fucking thing to say. I think because
they're not even the same.
I know they're not the same game, but here's the reason why. Because, like, I guess it's because with Masters, when I'm playing it in that mindset, I'm trying to do the objectives. So you got the story, but the story kind of follows the same, like, okay, you talk to the characters, you battle some no-name characters for a bit, you find the team leader or whatever, the gym leader. You fight the gym leader joins your group, you rinse, wash, repeat all the way up until like the tournaments end where you fight off against team whoever. That's the storyline. Magikarp, I think it's something a little bit different where in that game the layout is short. You're training your Magikarp to be the best at jumping. But while you're doing it, you're raising it and you make it your own. And then when it no longer can do the jumps anymore, like it died or it evolved or did something different, you get a new Magikarp and you take it over. You treat it you take care of it all over again. So your approach can be different. Oh, maybe I'll feed it more food, or maybe I'll give it more items or something. Like, I guess it's kind of like the Chow Garden in a sense, where yeah, the Chow Garden and Sonic Adventure 2 are different games, but they both are still in the same genre. So what do you wind up playing more? Because there was a summer where I wound up playing the Chow Garden way more than just the Sonic Adventure 2
genre
game.
Genre is not the correct word. You're talking about the
category.
Universe. Same universe.
Same universe, different categories.
Because it's not the same genre. Because the genre would be like,
well,
it's like saying an action game versus a puzzle game.
I mean, and even if they're not the same game, I realize that. But when you break it down, Magikarp Jump and Pokemon Masters both serve the role as Pokemon mobile games. You can't get them anywhere else. They're both exclusively Pokemon mobile games. And I just found myself playing Magikarp Jump more as a mobile game.
Right.
Because I think, well, in my mindset, a mobile game's job is to keep me, like, busy for a short amount of time while I'm, like, on the bus or, you know, while
that's how they do it in Japan.
Yeah.
They actually have a 1 HP.
1 HP. Fuck.
That's what they do. I mean, you go to Japan.
Yeah.
No, it worked in my favor.
You go to Japan. You go to Japan, and
Nope.
in the subways, you actually get service.
Exactly.
And usually with these mobile games, you need constant online connection. That's why it doesn't.
Richie, you may have wanted to grind before coming to this gym. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
And
Nah.
and that's why.
I think Staravia is gonna be okay.
No, and that's why it doesn't work on like cities where it doesn't happen, like here in New York City where you have the MTA, where you do not have online connection in the tunnels. You only have them in between stations or when you're out on the elevated trains. That's why it's detrimental to play mobile games on the trains here as opposed to in other countries where they actually have it. So that's what it is. I mean, your commute will be like what, 30 to 45 minutes, an hour and a half. That's when these mobile games shine, because then you can just you either are stopped by the stamina system, or you You just want to move on to something.
Yeah, because I know with Masters having a story mode, it's a mobile game with a story mode. I don't expect like this grandiose story or anything. But with Masters having a story mode, it's kind of hard for me sometimes to be immersed in it when I'm playing a mobile game. It's usually when I'm on like a 15-minute break at work or like I go out to use the bathroom or something. It's something when I'm doing really short bursts of things. So I don't expect. So when I'm hitting a cutscene and I gotta go through all this talking, it's just like. But when I'm playing Magikarp Jump, there is no cutscenes. It's literally just, oh, my Magikarp's hungry. Here you go. Oh, it found something underwater. Ooh. Or okay, it's time to compete. My Magikarp won. Yay. Okay, a Pidgeot stole it. Well, that was fun. Well, new Magikarp. So I don't know, it works better in short bursts. That's not the down Masters, by the way. I still, obviously, if I don't like a mobile game, I delete it. Like, it's just not worth my time anymore, and I delete it. Masters is still on my phone from the day I downloaded it, so it's still a good game. I just saying, like, out of the 2 Pokemon games that are mobile, that's not Go, Magikarp Jump takes up more time. In ranking, I think it goes Go, then Jump, then Masters. And I think, well, Home's obviously got to be last because it's not a game, it's a storage system.
It also depends on what you look for in a mobile game. Like, for example, I would argue games like Fire Emblem Heroes and Masters kept my attention way more than Go did. But that's also because I'm not the kind of guy who goes out. I'm not the kind of guy who's like wandering in the area to justify Pokestops. Of course, I got sucked into it when the craze first started.
Right.
After that, it was kind of whatever. But see, go ahead.
No, I'm about to say one of my memories with Go, Pokemon Go, had to have been like last summer when I was in Japan. I was trying to find the stuff for I was trying to find the stamp rally thing at Tokyo Station, and I asked the guides. I asked the staff, and then they asked me if I played fucking Pokemon Go. Of course, they were talking to me in Japanese, which was fun. But they said that what level was I? That the guy thought I was saying. I said 21, and said not there yet. And it's like these people, they wanted to trade with me so bad because they knew I was a foreigner. And that's what it is. I mean, they love Go over there. And on top of that,
shiny. You were there shiny.
I mean, yeah. And the best part was the hotel I was staying over in Asakusa. They had a fucking Pokemon. They had 2 Pokestops from my hotel room where I could just fucking spin and not have to move from my fucking bed.
Right.
That was the best part. So, like I said, their mobile games, they treat them with respect, but it's like for me, Go, it caught me at the beginning, then it kind of waned off a little bit, and it kind of picked up like last year. But then I stopped with it again. But I haven't removed it from my phone. It's still there.
Yeah.
It's just that when I feel like I give a fuck enough to play the game, I probably will play it, when
I played it all the way up till the Johto Pokemon came out, and then I stopped for a while. The Hoenn and Sinnoh Pokemon came out, and then I came right back in towards the end of the Sinnoh Pokemon coming out and the Unova Pokemon showing back up. And then I think what happened was that they started adding a lot of quality of life features that they probably should have added at the beginning. Like, for example, you just now, like, I want to say it's recently, you're able to battle someone via, like, just if you're friends with them, you literally can battle them. Or if you're, like, near the proximity of someone else that's playing the game, you can battle them. And I'm like, this should have been a thing that was added at the very beginning. People always want to catch Pokemon so they can have them fight. So I'm not sure why we're just now getting to that part. Also, I believe you can trade a Pokemon. That should have been a feature that should have been in there.
To be fair, remember Pokemon Go is really loosely based off the concept of Ingress, which is
yeah.
So realistically, there was no PvP in it.
Yeah, so there was no battle feature. It was literally just, can you go to this location to find this specific
Yeah, so they had enough time. So they had enough time to tweak the service.
Right.
Was it all good? No.
No.
But they learned. That's.
I mean, I'm glad it's getting better. If anything, it like the show that it's actually being worked on. That means they're working on it, because they literally could have kept this game as is and just kept it on. Like, I know people still probably would have it for the joy of just hey, I caught something that I recognize. But But the fact that they added all these good quality of life features, you can appraise your Pokemon, you can catch them, you can battle them, you can heighten up the battle points, you can.
I haven't spent money on that game.
Yeah, no, I haven't spent a cent on it either. So they're actually pretty good with distributions.
I actually legitimately spent like $20.
Yeah, they even took into account the fact that we're under lockdown. So what'll happen is whatever Pokemon is your buddy Pokemon, they'll actually go out and get gifts from other stops.
Which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I know. This is so weird.
Yeah,
Pichu is my buddy Pokemon, and I saw that it grabbed like a bunch of gifts, and I'm like, how? I didn't go outside today, and I see the gifts, and the gifts are like from like 2 streets over. I'm like, Pichu, did you walk all the way down to fucking Grand Avenue and grab these fucking gifts? I just imagine Pichu at the bus stop, like,
Newtown.
Yeah.
For the buddy feature, once it gets to 2 stars, though, they
Right.
catch Pokemon. And I there's a couple times where I missed the Pokemon when I threw it. It bounced off the Pokemon, but then I see my buddy Pokemon. He would hit it and then would catch me to Pokemon. And I was like, oh shit, that's so cool. It's like when you become like more close to your buddy. Like if you, that's after you get if you're I think 2 stars because they have 1 star. You unlock more features if you're higher friendship, just kind of like higher friendship in Pokemon actually.
Went to get potions, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
Right.
Trying to figure out how to fucking get there.
Yeah,
Right.
Lag, bro.
I agree. Right.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't have a lot to say because that was never a game. I never cared to go back to go.
I think the reason also, we're talking about these who all has played the Cafe Mix game?
Me.
I did a little bit.
And KG, I think you played some of the Cafe Mix game too, right?
Correct.
All right. What do you guys think of it overall?
It's really good.
Do you think it has the same lasting power as the games we mentioned?
It has I would put it equal to Magikarp Jump.
That's good. That's good to me, at least.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that, TSS and Nessa?
Yes. Also, the stamina system in it is fair.
Okay. Yeah, Pokemon's actually been really always generous about that. I mean, even in Masters, there's a gotcha system, but it doesn't tear you apart. It gives you plenty of options to get gems.
I was gonna say I haven't played much Pokemon Cafe, but I've just been playing little by little, But then it's a fun, quick game though. It's it doesn't take too much of your time,
Mm-hmm.
and also as you go along though, you gotta figure out how do I get this certain feature, or you gotta meet these conditions in order to beat the level.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I
so,
mean, that makes it fun because it makes you actually strategize.
Right.
And so today I was playing a little bit while I was waiting for my parents to finally wanted to leave because they wanted we went to someone's house and
I'll tell you, I played a few Pokemon games. Well, I think only 1 or 2 that have not had any lasting power. They still exist, weirdly enough. But I don't know if anyone's familiar with Pokemon Duel.
I'm familiar with it, but I don't. I've
Never
It's based off that figure game where they had they look almost like amiibos, but they have at the bottom they're spinny top things.
Yeah, I know you're doing right.
Yeah, and if you spin them in a certain direction, then different things will happen. For example, if you spin Pikachu, it can either use Thunder Shock, which takes up most of the circle, or it can use Thunderbolt, which takes up less of the circle but does more damage.
Here we are.
Or it can dodge an attack or something like that, but it has a very small landing on the circle. It's things like that. And that game, I went into that game thinking it was going to be cool because I liked the concept. And that game is bare bones. And I think the biggest problem about it was because the community was so small. It wasn't popular enough to last. So when you do multi-battles or online stuff, there was nothing. There was literally nothing. they didn't put enough in the game to make it justifiable to last. It still exists. It's still apparently hot in Japan still, but here, Pokemon Go, it ain't.
You just don't care.
Yeah, I deleted it. I was like, I do not care. This game can go away now. I might re-download it one day. Who knows? And I might be the reigning champion because due to nobody else playing.
Reigning champion by default.
Yep. I think there's another mobile game. I think another Pokemon mobile game. I know there's a lot of bootleg Pokemon mobile games where it's like I know there's one weirdly enough where like there's people who have they're warriors, but their outfits make them heavily imply that they are the Pokemon. I don't know if anyone's ever played those.
I've seen pictures of that kind of stuff, but I haven't seen the game.
Yeah.
Per se.
Like,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like the guy would have like samurai armor that looks like Gyarados, so he is Gyarados or whatever. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
I had a friend who loved those games, but me, I couldn't get into them. I don't know, something was off. They're good games, but something just wasn't right.
You're on a different level, man.
Yeah.
They couldn't get on your level, man.
Get on my level.
Couldn't get on my level.
Nah, I just like saying that. Gyarados has been killing a lot of things.
Yeah, he's been on fire today.
As he uses Dragon Ball.
Right.
I mean, that's the theme of this battle.
I'm sick with your shit, Larry. Why are you talking about me this way?
Damn it, Larry!
You think you're better than me, Larry? Fuck
Think
you.
so?
Oh, shit.
He
I
thinks he
feel
can
that.
show his muscles off and he thinks he's sexy.
Larry, you're a piece of shit.
Girls like fishes too.
Oh!
And that's for calling me a machoke,
Man,
you
that
fool!
cutout though.
Gonna learn today, boy.
I like how Richie's like screaming about stuff that happened to him in his past.
I mean, I would scream about that too.
No, I mean like he already went through it when he actually played the game, so it's like he's pissed about it all over again.
Fuck your high
I
coach,
mean,
bitch.
that's called trauma, buddy.
Trauma.
If you,
Dragon Rage always does like what, 40, I think?
I don't like this indifference.
Well, it's doing enough to get the job done, so who cares?
1 HP. So yeah, that's why he's getting 1 HP, because it'll always do 40 no matter what.
Yeah, and like early game, it's fine, but like the further you get in the game, the worse that move gets.
Yeah, that's why the move is banned in Little Cup too, because you know every Pokemon will die.
Yeah,
Which
it's,
one?
it's Dragon Rage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They only have like. multiple
Wait, what?
ones.
Foresight? Wait.
Yeah, because in Little Cup, all the baby Pokemon more than likely are at
good
level
one.
5, which means Dragon Rage is a one-hit KO move.
If he survived this hit, he would have been.
We need to do a Little Cup round in Pokemon Stadium when we get to that.
Yeah, but I don't like babies.
Honestly,
Damn.
I'd rather do a metronome
Damn,
before
dude.
that.
A metronome?
Mhm.
KG, that is like your
Wait,
signature
where like on what game?
move. Any game.
Any game.
Oh, you just want to do any game with a Pokemon metronome. With KG, you're gonna be in charge of all that. Your luck is the only luck that's justifiable for a random metronome run.
Yeah, I know. And we all know his mind.
Here's how a metronome run would go for Richie. If Richie does a metronome run, he'll lose because each of the opponents he fights will have 1 HP left. If Terrell does a metronome run, it'll start off great, and then some bullshit will happen. If
Why are you
TSS
predicting it like this will actually happen?
if TSS does a metronome run, he'll quit, cause fuck it.
He's like, fuck this.
He won't even be a part of it. He'll be like, all right, I'm here and I'm out.
Right. Yeah, cause fuck that and fuck this.
What?
Good job.
Oh,
Good
damn.
job. Good job.
And Tyrone would be like
Damn.
that forced to raise
Tyrone,
there.
you died again.
I
bro.
know. Now, here's what happened if I did a metronome run. I do a metronome run, right? My opponent is a fire type.
I'm used to it.
I do the metronome run. It's a fire move, but not just that. The opponent has flash fire. So all I did was just give them power. And
Sounds fun.
if KG does a metronome run, every move will be a fucking hyper beam.
That's horrible.
Even and you would think, it's on ghost Pokemon, it won't work. It's on ghost types, it won't work, right? KG used Foresight the turn before.
I feel like you have a lot of trauma, Tyrone.
No, I'm just saying.
Where'd all this trauma come from, man?
I was just saying
Yeah,
what would
dude,
happen if
that's
everybody
cool.
did a metronome
No,
run.
like, but-
Terrell, you
but
didn't disagree.
What do you mean?
You didn't disagree with what would happen if you.
I wasn't paying attention.
Ah, shit. I said what would happen if you did a metronome
No, I'm
run.
lying. I heard you. Shut up.
Why you lie to me?
I didn't know. I was hoping you would.
You broke his little feeling.
Right, why you lie to me?
Why are you talking like that?
It's just, I don't know. I really like this, like, way I said it one day. It's like, why you lie to me?
And so now you
Wow.
just keep it up.
And
Why you
listen,
lie to
Carly,
me?
Now he can't let go, man.
It's like he's like he forgets his tongue halfway through a sentence. And it's like, fuck it.
Why you lie to me?
What?
Where you lie to me for?
Oh, very.
Hey, anime. Where you lying to me?
Hey, where you lie to me, anime?
You son of a bitch.
You son of a
Wait,
bitch.
why,
I'll
man?
take your ass back to the well and I'll show you where Jesus
Oh,
came
let me
from.
survive.
Nah, I mean, you should be fine. Drain Punch doesn't do a lot against a flying type.
Yep.
I mean, you're still gonna suffer to some degree.
Probably.
The good news is that
You did it.
Yay.
the level's still low enough to where you can get away with Dragon Rage. But like literally, once you get like to the 4th or 5th gem, that shit's got to go.
Hmm.
You're gonna
Yeah, for
struggle.
sure.
You're
Yeah, for
suffer.
sure. But we beat. What?
That was Maylene. I like the anime bad. What?
What?
I like
What?
The anime bad.
I'm gonna go and hit the random button now on this manga thing. See what I
Good
get.
job.
This is why we don't do commentary.
Combo badge, baby.
A lot
There
of you
go.
guys asked us, we should do this live? I told you, fuck no. Why? Because half of us wouldn't be paying attention to the game anyway.
No
Yeah,
one
exactly.
ever
Why?
pays attention to the game.
No, we'll do it some days. It kind of just depends on the day. Today is not one of those days. I'll be real.
No, sir.
So the commentary.
Oh, you
seems
won the
below
gym, by
average.
the way. Congrats.
Oh, good job. Yeah, good job.
It's like, so if the commentary seems below average, it's all right. It's going on Tyrone's channel.
Not you again.
Yeah, so if anybody gets suffered by this, it's Tyrone. So
Yep.
it's all good. Good job, Tyrone.
Tyrone's like the dude.
No,
that turn-
no
Also,
problem.
this-
Takes one for the team.
Also, the fun fact is, this was
I'm gonna bug
while,
myself.
during
Fuck
this commentary, I opened up Pokemon Go for the first time in about 9.5 months.
Yeah.
Probably probably
I thought
more
there was
like,
gonna be more to that sentence. I'll be real.
He was
Yeah,
gonna.
like fun
Very
fact, I opened
disappointing.
up Go in 9 months.
Yeah, I don't know. I just expected more to that sentence, and we didn't.
No,
get it.
I mean no, and then I caught a few more Pokemon. I actually got the and actually I realized that the Pokestop that's over here, since because of all the crap, I'm not I wasn't in the window anymore. I wasn't in the window before, and now I am. So I don't have to leave my house now to get this one.
Nice.
So.
No, actually, I kind of like it too right now because like it's so easy.
Yeah.
I can't play
It's
Go.
so easy, bro.
Yeah, that's probably why. That's probably why I
But I
wouldn't get
can't
it
do
right
it.
now. Because right now, its easiness is based off of a bad situation. So when it goes back to being normal, I just fall out of. I would just.
Speaking
fall
of a bad situation, this part's about to end, so we'll catch you guys next time.
No,
Bye.
pause. I saw the pause icon come up before the video stopped. You lying
You
bastard.
were right. This is bad. Oh my god. See, this is why we don't
Damn.
watch.
Why the fuck, man?
Damn.
Shut it all down. Shut the whole fucking thing down, man.
Shut it down.